So we're going to be looking at Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. Super fun tune. If you haven't heard this tune already, I highly suggest you check it out. It's a really cool tune. I don't know what the problem people have with this. It's a really cool tune. I don't understand, but who knows? I think they're expecting the same thing over and over from Taylor, and that's just not what she's doing, okay? All right, so we're going to dig into this right away. We're not going to spend a great deal of time on this. It's just going to be a short, quick, little live lesson for you guys, showing you the chords, showing you the approach, how I might approach this tune, okay? Very simple chords in this song, okay? And in fact, these chords are chords that are covered in my free course that you can find in the description of this video at YourGuitarSage.com/30. If you don't know these basic chords and some of the bits and pieces, because this is just a beginner's lesson, if this stuff goes over your head, you got to watch that course, okay? And it's free and it'll help you a ton, okay? So, all right, so let's get into it. So the chords that are in this tune are A minor, F, E major, back to A minor. Coca, yes, I did watch the Got episode last night. I did watch it. Amazing. I'll get into questions here in just a minute, all right? So there's A minor, F, E major. We could even throw an E7 in there, might sound nice, okay? And then later on there is an A minor 7, A minor 7, with a G in the bass, okay? And from all I can recall, we'll figure it out, but as all I can recall, that is it for the chords in this tune. There's one section, the chorus section, that doesn't lend itself very well to the guitar, but I'm going to show you something that you could do there, okay? All right, so let's talk about it. So this intro, right? Okay, so now let's take a look at this. This intro is, and it's also going to be the outro, right? I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me, right? You know it. The actress living in your bad dreams. So we'll do that for the outro as well. But let's talk about the intro. Really quick, my friends, share this, thumbs up. Please share it with folks because a lot of folks are wanting to learn this song. And here we go, we're doing it, okay? Share it like you found it. Probably someone shared it or you found it. Maybe lucky. Please do that for me. Take a moment and do it right now. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, so the intro is an A minor, an F. You can do this F, or you can do the cheating F that I talk about in my video that's here on YouTube. Just search effing, E-F-F-I-N-G, F chord, effing F chord. I'm going to show you how to play the F chord without using that whole bar there. If you're new to chords and that F bothers you, I'll show you how to do it in that video, okay? So I'm doing this cheat F here, if you will. Da, 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 da. And an E or an E7 will work nicely there. Pardon me. The reason I say either is because traditionally, in this styled chord progression, you're going to find an E7 there. You know, that's just the way it goes. So we got that intro. Now the melody is very simple because it's straight out of the chords. So let's look at this. So I've got this A minor here, right? And I'm hitting strings 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm going. That's all we're doing there. And then so there's a couple different things that are happening there, but the easiest one to do is to literally just arpeggiate something out of that A minor chord. Strings 3, 2, and 1 will work great. okay? And then F, E7, or E, either way, okay? So the E is regular E chord, part of the 9 essential chords I talk about. It's in that free course that's at YourGuitarSage.com/30. You got that, and then you lift that third finger, your ring finger, and you got your E7. Okay, easy enough. That's the intro, and it's the outro. I don't trust nobody, and nobody trusts me. I'll be your actress, starring in your bad dreams. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams, right? So A minor, F, da 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 da, E7. Okay, now we're into the verse, right? We got this. Now, obviously, it's not guitar playing, right? There's it's a lot of production, a lot of bass going on here. So a very simple chord, just maybe even just a fifth. I mean, the chord represented is an A minor. But if you were to just play the bar chord, the power chord of that, which is the open A, and then the second frets of strings 4 and 3, then that would be a great palette, if you will, or pad for the verse, which is going to go, I don't like your little games, don't like your tilted stage, the rule you made me play, the fool, no I don't like you. Okay, and then a little bit of percussion on the guitar is nice because, again, this song is not chord laden. Yes, there are chords that are represented over what Taylor's singing, but it's a lot of like bass and percussive type programming going on, okay? So we have to fill in some of those spaces. So don't be afraid to smack on that guitar, whatever. There's no rocket science to this. Smack on the guitar where you think there should be smack, okay? Don't overanalyze this. Now, the first half of the verse, we're just gonna, real simple, okay? The second part of the verse, we're gonna get a little bit more fun with it, okay? And here you could go, now this would be the I don't like your perfect crime, right? This would be either strumming wise, I'll show you what I'm doing here. I don't like your perfect crime, how you laugh when you lie, or you could drive it along even faster. I don't like your perfect crime, you laugh when you lie. You could do that every single time. What I'm doing is I'm doing like a 1, 2, and I'm muting 1, 2. I'm muting the 1, 2, the 2. So 1, 2, and 1 mute and 4 and 1 mute and 4 and. That's one way you can do it. The other way I like to do it is, and this is just something that I do all the time, is this bit that goes like. Okay, we won't get into all that, but basically I'm playing the bass note on the 1 and then kind of noodling with the rest of the chord, and I'm doing that smack here, okay, to give that snare type sound. Okay, so now the verses are just that A minor, right? You don't like, let's see, I got the lyrics up here. I don't like your perfect crime, how you laugh when you lie. You said the gun was mine. Isn't cool. No, I don't like you. Okay, and then we did a little. Here we are going into the pre-chorus, right? So, but I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead. I do it all the time. I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once and then I check it twice. I said, ooh, right? And then we're gonna go into the chorus here, which I friggin' love. Sorry, I do. I like it all. I like Radiohead and Muse and hip hop and jazz and classical. I like it all. To me, good music's good music. You know, yeah, good music's good music. So what we got here is we got for this pre-chorus, okay? And there's 2 pre-choruses. This is the one, but I got smarter, okay? But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. It's an A minor. I'm muting that low E string with my thumb there, okay? Second chord, only thing you're gonna do is to think about this, okay? The next chord is an A minor 7/G. Whoa, sounds complicated, right? It ain't. Here you do. Take this ring finger and put it right Boom, right there. Put it on the 3rd fret of the low E string. That's a G. And you're going to play that. Nice chord, right? Now I'm allowing that finger to mute the 5th string. Okay, so it's like... see, so it's... But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. That's an A minor 7 / G, which just means it's an A minor 7 chord, which is, here's an A minor. Lift your ring finger and make it an A minor 7. And I'm taking that free finger now and putting that right there on that G. This is done so much throughout rock and pop and everything else, so get used to that little guy right there. Right, and then we got an F. I'm using the cheating F there, and then, so we got, honey, I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, and then I check it twice. Okay, so that F and then an E7, right? Remember, we're revisiting that F and that E7, the A minor F and E7 that we did earlier. You find this in so many songs, a lot of repeat chords, okay? So, so let's do it one more time. So I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is red underlined. I check it once, and then I check it twice. I said, ooh. Okay, so now we're ooh, right? We're into the chorus here. Freaking, I don't know why, I love it, right? Whatever. So we got, ooh, what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Okay, now what I do here is I'm just hitting, it's just an A. So there's a bass line. It's not much of a bass line. It's just like boom, right? It's just like, so what I'm doing here is I'm just playing the power chord, which is a low A, and the 5th of the chord, which is the 2nd fret of the D string. So just hit that, bring your thumb over the top of the neck, mute that guy and go. Okay, and now you can do a couple different things. Just with the right hand you can go, or with the strumming hand. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm emphasizing 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now they're doubling up on that hi-hat on that electronic hi-hat there, you know. So you could do that too. You could go, look what you made me do. Or let's see, it would be like look what you made me do. That's the basic one, right? And then you could go, what you made me do. You're hearing that on the hi-hat, right? But this is going to suffice, just doing that right there, okay? Now, that's the chorus, and the chorus is the same every time. The pre-chorus is the same every time. Now, I don't like your kingdom keys, same as the verse before, right? I don't like your kingdom keys. They once belonged to me. You asked me, whatever, for a place to sleep, locked me out and threw a feast. Now, what I like to do, again, second verse, same as the first, is I just hold those chords out and then sing over the top of that first half of the verse. But then the second part, you got to give it, we got to go someplace with it. If we just do that for the whole verse, it's going to sound really boring. So we want to give it some speed, some oomph. Not speed, we're not speeding up, but give it some more dynamics. So like, in this case, we're going to be doing the strum again. Let's see. Another drama, but not for me, not for me. Same strumming rhythm that we did before. The production is different. Again, this song is not cut out for being the most awesome song to be doing on the acoustic guitar, but you can do it, okay? Jan is saying, the fuck is this? It's a video. It's a live video for Look What You Made Me Do, and you're watching it, friend, so way to go. Okay, so we got our chords, right? For that. Now, I got smarter, harder in the nick of time. Same thing. It's the pre-chorus. Okay? So, but I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. I love when folks make fun of stuff like this and need the same friggin' chords that every champion musician out there from the beginning of time has been using. This is not a cheesy song. It's a really cool song. It's subjective. Either you like it or you don't. But the people here, I imagine you like it. So if you don't like it, probably not the video for you. There's billions of videos here on YouTube, so maybe watch one of the other ones. But these are cool chords. So we got A minor again. We got the A minor 7/G. In the nick of time. F. E7. And check it twice. And then we're back into the chorus again, which again doesn't really have much other than what we just showed you there, right? That A and that. Right? Cool. Daniel wants a shout out. What up, Daniel? Michigan. All right. Last part, and then I'm going to get to some questions, okay? So now, I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be your actress, starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress, living in your bad dreams, starring in your bad dreams, right? That's what it is. So we got A minor. Nobody and nobody trusts me. F. I'll be the actress, starring in your E7. So A minor, A minor. Keep playing the A minor. Play the F and go to the E7. That's the lyric I would have put so you wouldn't forget how to do it. That's it, my friends. Let's get to some questions. Told you, right? All right, so now I'm officially looking at the questions. So if you got a question now is the time to do that because I can't, it's gonna be hard to go back, you know what I'm saying? Is there a way to make that bigger? Pop out chat, pop out chat, pop out chat. That's what I want. Let's do that. Ah, much better. Much better. Okay, so yeah, hit me up with the questions. What do you got? A Horse with No Name was the very first song I learned. The chords were exactly the hardest part to learn. It was strumming and containing some muting on the string. That's right, Lou. Lou is a student of mine. We're always in contact. Good guy. Lou, the free course, YourGuitarSage.com/30 will teach you through those strumming rhythms that everyone has issues with. I have a lot of exercises in that strumming video. It's like maybe video 7 or so of the 30. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Okay, go to that. All right. Who inspired me to play guitar? Oh my gosh, so many people inspired me to play guitar. Randy Rhoads from Ozzy Osbourne. Eddie Van Halen. Any cowboy spaghetti western type of song. Love that stuff. Does it gent? This one doesn't, right? That's how to gent on an acoustic. All right, so what's my favorite Radiohead song album? Need to know. For sure, OK Computer, Karma Police. That was an easy one, thank you. Do you like the Line 6 amp behind you? I do, it's great for when I'm playing jams. So I love the MP3 part. I think I have a video on this as well. I love this amp. It's fun. It's not my go-to amp for guitar sounds, but it's great. And I like the full range speaker, and I like that that I can just plug in sometimes. I have another one upstairs, so when the wife is watching Game of Thrones or something like that, or I'm watching it too typically, but let's say Housewives of New York or whatever. And she's watching that, I'm plugged in, I got my headphones on, I'm playing. Okay. What's the hardest song you've ever learned? Gosh. I would say probably my version of Eleanor Rigby. That was probably the hardest song that I've ever learned. My version of Eleanor Rigby. It's not terribly hard, but it was difficult to assemble, if you will. Okay. Whoa. Johnny Cash is asking me to play some Johnny Cash. Hear the train a-coming, rolling around the bend. Okay, we're not going to get into that, but I had to do that since Johnny Cash asked me to play, okay? All right, who's your favorite artist? My favorite artist, God, oh, it's so hard to say. Rock music, can I say that? Favorite artist, man. If I was being true, it's probably going to be like Elvis or somebody old school. Beatles, definitely. Beatles. Pink Floyd, they're up in there too. Play John Mayer, teach some. I do. Just type in YourGuitarSage John Mayer on YouTube or anything you're looking for. Is the Nashville number system worth learning? If so, why? It is worth learning. It's worth learning so much that I made a DVD. It's the only DVD that I ever made. This is, you can get this through True Fire Guitar, also through their website. But yes, 100%. I have a video on it here on YouTube. Learn it. It's absolutely will change your mind on how you think of music, so do. Yes, learn it. How could I improve my strumming and staying on time? Arto's saying, you need to get the free series that's in the description of this video. Go there right now as I'm chattering. Do it right now. YourGuitarSage.com/30. Okay. I missed something about Mixolydian mode and something like that. What's the cage system? It's a way of knowing your chords all across the neck. On YouTube, type in Your Guitar Sage Caged. Hurt by 9 Inch Nails. I almost taught this song the other day. I may be doing that big gig, so be looking out for it. Do you prefer electric or acoustic guitars? Depends on what I'm doing. It depends on what I'm doing. Usually I'm picking up the acoustic because I don't have to plug in and mess with pedals and stuff like that. But when something calls for electric, you got to use it, right? I have a decision to make. Should I go acoustic or electric for a second guitar? If you have an acoustic already, get a electric for sure. It's a whole new world. I've learned more from you than I have in years. Thank you so much, Eddie. I appreciate that, buddy. Do you know of Avenged Sevenfold? I do. I've listened to them before. They're very cool, very heavy and amazing. Do you like John Frusciante? Oh yes, John Frusciante is so much soul. And he plays an old Strat like I do. So yes, John Frusciante, friggin' love that guy. I love the Peppers. I love them when they changed over from funk to actually writing good songs. Sorry, old school Red Hot Chili Pepper fans. Yes, thank you, Lou, for answering that. The cage system is amazing. If you haven't learned this already, here on YouTube, open up another tab right now. Type in Your Guitar Sage Caged. But don't do that before watching the full series at YourGuitarSage.com/30. It's free. I'm telling you, you want the keys on how to play guitar and how to play it well with the simplest way, without a bunch of stuff that you don't need to know. I'm telling you, that is my method. Other people I'm sure there's better guitar players. I mean, I know there are better teachers, what have you. If you want to know the simple way to play and to play really well, watch those videos in that free series, I'm telling you. At what age did I pick up the guitar? About 14. I got more serious about it at about 15, but no, I take that back. At 14, I was serious about it and just jumped into it right away. Loved it, fell in love with it. Any chance that I could, I played the guitar on the bus, everything else. On the bus away from school, towards school, during lunchtime, anytime I could play the guitar, I was playing it. What do you think that you should practice every day? Songs. Practice songs every day. People want you to play songs on stage. They want you to perform songs. They don't want you to play exercises. Do I sweep? Yes. So sweep picking is like, oh man, it's moving. I do all that. Yeah. On YouTube, type in Your Guitar Sage Sweep. Play Eddie Vedder or Pearl Jam. I can't think of any off the top of my head, any tunes, except for Jeremy spoke in class today. Hopefully my singing will suffice. Should I buy a Telecaster or Strat? My favorite guitarist uses a Telecaster. My favorite songs uses Stratocaster. Strat. In my opinion, I love Strats. That's subjective, obviously. There's tons of Tele players. Strats are really cool. It depends on what you want to do. Teles are great for many, many, many applications, but I really like the tone of a Strat. I do. How do I have more fun than I'm already having learning guitar from you? Oh, yay. Hopefully that's a rhetorical question. You're having a blast, Kelly. Otherwise, just learn more songs. What's the best electric guitar for beginners? Man, get a Strat. Get a Mexican Strat. MIM, made in Mexico Strat. They're really great and they're affordable. That's a broad stroke, though. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. What's your favorite guitar? My favorite guitar, it's probably this Strat. This 1965 Strat, I think, might be my favorite guitar. Okay? Good one. What's your, I finally learned Kids by MGMT. Thanks to you, Eric, I owe you big time. Because of that song, actually helped me to get a girlfriend that likes that band. Oh, nice. I love it. All right, play some Pink Floyd. I'll do that while I'm looking at some questions here. So. I could go on and on. I have a video for that one though, right? Any shortcuts to developing muscle memory? Chord changes suck. Bob, don't look for an exercise for that. Take whatever chord change that you're having a problem with and just go back and forth between those two chords. It's called transitions. You can type in Your Guitar Sage transitions. I probably have a video for that, but just do whatever technique, whatever it is that you're having a problem with, do that over and over again, not an exercise. Exercises are fine sometimes, but if you have a specific problem like that, do that exact thing, okay? We're gonna end this pretty soon, folks, because I didn't even mean this to go this long. Have I visited Carter's Vintage Guitars? I go there all the time, and I love that store. They have great amps and great guitars. If you're in Nashville, go to Carter's. They're amazing. Okay, got one of those Mexican straps. Les Paul for church environment, sure, sure. Yeah, it's a heavier sounding guitar, but it all depends on how you play it and what you're plugging into and that sort of thing, you know. But great, it's a great guitar. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Nice. Play the House of the Rising Sun. So I don't know if I have a video for this. I think I have a video for that one. How long have you been playing for? Since I was 14. I'm 48, so 34 years. Up picking technique. All I default to is down picking, not strumming. Okay, watch video. Watch the lesson Dexterity #1 that's in the free course. That's in the description of this video, or go to open a tab right now, go to YourGuitarSage.com/30. In fact, I'm gonna take a few seconds here for everybody to do this. It's really important that you do it. While you're doing it, hit thumbs up and share. Here we go. Hit thumbs up right now. Thank you. Hit share right now. Thank you. And in another tab, open up another tab, type in YourGuitarSage.com/30. Watch that series, it's free. It's a lifesaver. I get so many comments every day from folks that have been playing for decades, and they say, I can't believe how much information I got from that. Watch the comments. You'll see folks say stuff like that all the time in here. Do you know of any of my favorite guitar player, Robin Trower? I don't. I'm sorry. So many great players, right? But what do you think of Mark Knopfler? I think Mark is a beast. I think he's absolutely amazing. In fact, I was working on Hard to Do Without Any Nails, and because I'm used to using nails, Mark is not, and I'm not used to doing it on the acoustic like that. But I was working on a new strumming technique, or a new picking technique, where I was like, anyhow, you know, it sounds nice on the electric too. What do you think about Mark Knopfler? We've been over that. Is there any basic advice on scales I need to know? I know the major scale, but only in one position for each key. That's fine. What's more important, Syrian, is understanding how to use the major scale. Watch the free series. I know I keep saying that, but I'm telling you, it's because I dispel lots and lots of information in there in a small way that allows you to get this, okay? The major scale, you got to know how to use it. You got to know why it's useful. I mean, it's good to know it, but you got to know it. Why are you knowing it? Also, the pentatonic scale. Here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage Pentatonic, okay? How to pick the right guitar. Now notice this, all these questions that I'm getting, they're all answered by this series. That's why I keep sending you there, because I only have a couple minutes, right, when I'm answering these questions in here. We can't take 15 minutes to cover something, so otherwise you guys wouldn't stick around at all. So how to pick a guitar, it's video 1 and 2 of the free series, YourGuitarSage.com/30. Get it, my friends. Regarding what Syrian said about the major scale, do I have to literally memorize all scales in each key, or do I have to find them by using any method or anything? You do whatever you want, whatever works. Here's the cool thing about scales or anything on the guitar. You learn one, you learn them all. So here's the G major scale. Watch this. Now watch, notice my fingers, they're going to do the same thing every time, all right? So watch. A major, A sharp major, B major, B, whatever, C major, C sharp major, D, I missed it, D. We're going up in the scale, makes sense? So once you learn one, you learn them all. It's just, you got to understand how to move up and down the fretboard. How do you do that? You do that by watching that free series. There you go. What did somebody say here? Something about an OCD pedal? Your #1 favorite pedal. Mine's the OCD. Mine as well. What's your favorite Scott Baio? Was Scott Baio like from Joni and Chachi? I don't know who that is. That who that is? Will you play them the new Taylor Swift song today? Did it already, Gil. I'm also going to be making a video for it right after this. A nice one that we'll put up to YouTube. Do you use arpeggios in playing, or do you just use the tasty blues licks? I use arpeggios, but not super often. Not very often. Okay. Ebo. Okay. My dad loves you. Nice. Amazing. Have you watched Dave Simpson on YouTube? I haven't. I'll need to check him out. Smart Chunky is saying piano is better. Better than what? I'm not sure. Better. better. Okay, that's it, my friends. That's it, because we learned the song. We got some questions answered. If you want more live stuff from me, you know where to go. YourGuitarSage.com/live. What else? My friends, I'm telling you, bookmark it, do something. Stop getting distracted and sucking on guitar. I'm here to help you. Only thing I can do is tell you about that series about 700 times. If you keep missing it, ain't my fault. It's there to help you. It's the top 30 lessons I teach all my students. It will revolutionize the way that you play. I'm so freaking confident about it because this is what I do. If you visit me here in Nashville, the first 30 lessons, we do these in the same daggone studio. So it's up to you. It's free. All right. All right, my friends, we're out of here. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Great questions and all the rest. And be watching out for a straight up video from me on this tune. All right, I'm out of here.